Okay, hey folks, I'm here today with Tom Warren of the Meadow Lake Ranch. He's located just outside of Sand Springs. And Tom is one of our customers, and we're here to show you a new product that Tom has developed. Say hi, Tom, first of all.
Howdy.
Tom not only raises cattle, tell us a little bit about the Meadow Lake Ranch. What all you do down there?
We are a bed and breakfast dude ranch. We do weddings, corporate events.
That's awesome.
Just have a booming business. We love it.
Tom's invented a feeder called the Round Bell Saver, and he knows we're heavily involved in that type of product. And so I was out taking a look at it over here at your shop, and we got to just shooting the bull, and we talked about, wouldn't it be cool if we could make a hay trailer a hay feeder as well, right? That's how this started, right? And then I'll be darned if not only did Tom design it, he fabricated it. And we're getting ready to take it, this unit here, to the Oklahoma City Farm Show and debut it. And we just wanted all our customers and followers to get an upfront, advanced look on what we're getting ready to do. So Tom, as you can see, your cattle back here, they sure seem to be enjoying it. But how are we keeping from wasting hay? That's a big concern these days.
Well, the first reason I came up with this is whenever I'm selling the Round Bell Savers, they work great for dry lots and feed lots, and you can put them out in small farms, little paddocks. Works great. But there are a lot of these guys that are feeding 400, 500, 1,000 cows, and they got a pasture 20 miles that way and 20 miles that way, and they can't go out there. They don't have a tractor at every single place, and they don't have a store of hay at every place. So they wanted a place, a way that they could take this out and take the hay to the cows. So I came up with this concept of taking 10 bales at a time. This will conserve hay like your conserver does. And what happens is whenever they eat the hay off the top, you're going to lose a little bit around here on the side, but for the most part, that hay, as they eat that bale down, is going to fall into these pans, keep it up off the ground, keep it dry, keep it fluffy. They're going to eat almost all of this hay, and they're not going to waste it.
Hey, tell me about these pans. I mean, these things look stout, and it looks like you've done some things to make them safe so the cows don't get cut. Tell us a little bit about them.
Well, these pans are made out of 14 gauge. This is not thin stuff. This is good, heavy stuff. And I specially designed it so that there's a triple bend right here, and that lets the cows lean up against it, and it won't scratch them, won't hurt them, won't cut them, and it makes it extra strong as well. And then I put enough play in here that these pans will fit in between, and I can stretch them out or shrink them down to fit. And then we cut relief holes in the bottom of this on all four corners, so whenever you leave this out in the rain, as we all do, then that rain's going to hit and run right through that, so it's not rusting your pans out.
Now, first of all, I want folks to know that any trailer, any red Rhino that's built after April 15th, it'll come ready to install this feeder kit. Tell us about this pan. It looks like you put a lot of thought into that. And what have you done here? I mean, man, that stout is all get out.
Yeah, you can sit on it, stand on it. It is just tough as nails. And I put a triple bend here on the top on the front side, and you can see we rounded all of these edges. There's no sharp edge anywhere on anything that can catch a cow. We even use carriage bolts. These are galvanized carriage bolts on the top so that they can't scrape or catch themselves on anything. And we specially measured these pans so that there's enough room for a cow to get its head in and out. Makes it real easy for them to get into them. And the pans are designed so you can feed out of them. You can put pellets or whatever you're feeding directly in the pans.
Okay, now, I see, we know you can feed hay. That's how we started.
Right.
So you're going to replace, there's some hay feeders you don't have to buy.
That's right.
Right?
You don't have to buy 10 of them.
Right. If you got a trailer holds 10 bales, that's 10. Okay, how about, how do you normally feed your supplements? I mean, it looks like you can do it right here in the pans.
You put supplement right here in the pan. These things are bulletproof. They're just real tough and strong. So you can put the supplement in, you can put grain, pellets, anything you want in the side of the pan. And as you can see, there's nothing that slows these guys down.
So you're taking a trailer that normally sits behind the barn 9 months out of the year, and you're going to use it all year long. There's some hay feeders that you don't have to buy. There's some bunk feeders that you don't have to buy. This thing sounds like a pretty efficient unit. Now, can they stay on here all the time, or does the guy have to take them off?
No, we specifically designed it so that whenever you dump this over, there's still 9, 10, 11 inches of space, of clearance down to the ground. And you put these on once, and they're on forever.
How long does it take you to do it? How long does it take to put them on? If you know when they're kit ready.
Well, it takes a good man about 4 hours to do it by himself. The only tool you need is a 9/16. Now I don't know how long it's going to take you to put them on, but I can do it 4 hours.
Okay, all right, good deal. Fantastic. I noticed this thing up here, Tom. Tell me about this. So we're calling it the outrigger.
Yep.
And before I let it down, tell us what your thoughts were when you did this.
Well, these hay trailers are designed to have hay on them when they're on a truck, but they're not designed to sit on this center leg with hay on them. They're designed to sit on that center leg without hay.
Right.
So whenever we put this hay out here and you're going to leave 6, 8, 10 bales on there, you need something to stabilize this. So we came up with this outrigger idea to set them right here. We can drop both these outriggers.
Here, let's show folks how that works. I'll pull the pin, this pin, you get the big pin.
Okay.
Or there you go, okay. Drop it down.
Down she goes.
And then you put your pin back in.
Right.
Of course, we might have to raise this a little bit to get your pin in. But then you were telling me that after the outriggers are out, we want to raise this off the ground a little bit. Tell us why.
Well, whenever you take this off the trailer, first thing you're just going to unhook it and you're going to drop that leg and you're going to take it off the trailer that way. As soon as it's off, you're going to drop these outriggers down. As you see, the pins don't necessarily match whenever you drop it. And then you're going to start cranking this up, and as you do, you stick those pins in there so that you're level on both sides.
Yeah.
And now you've got stability from these two outriggers and all 4 of these tires. So the whole thing is nice and stable. It's not going to be tipping over.
Yeah, but you told me that we also got a little bit of lightning protection too.
Yeah, we put this on rubber, and that's just to kind of trick the lightning into going somewhere else.
So we got rubber tires, we got rubber here, we're lifting the landing leg up, and so there's no metal touching the ground.
That's right. Now,
we can't keep lightning from hitting it.
You can't stop it, but this is going to maybe make it change its mind.
Right, I got you. All right, fantastic. Now, folks, I know a lot of you already have hay trailers now, and we're going to be able to offer kits that you can retrofit them. It's obviously going to take a little bit of work, but we'll make it plain and simple. All you've got to do is talk to a GoBob representative. He'll ask you the information that you need, and then we'll come back and give you a quote. We will have a set price on the feeder kits for a red Rhino that's ready for them. But you know what's cool about that, Tom? If a guy, maybe he's got the cash to buy a hay trailer right now, he wants this feeder kit, but you know I know how you guys are. You don't like buying stuff on terms.
Right.
When you save up the money. When you got it, you pay for it. I love that about you folks. But so a guy can just easily add this later, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, this will fit any red Rhino.
And it should be thousands less than buying hay feeders and bunks and whatnot.
Yeah. And the other advantage is that now instead of having to take a bale out and come back, and a bale out and come back, you don't have to do that anymore. You can take this empty trailer up behind the barn, load up 6, 8, 10 bales, haul it 20 miles that way, drop it off. And I'll tell you the other thing. I think what's going to happen is people are going to figure it out. They're going to start buying 2 of these.
Well, I'd like that.
They used to be, they'd have to buy one, they'd use it for 2 months, 3 months out of the year, and they'd park it for 9.
Right.
And now they can buy this, they can use it for 2 or 3 months to pick up their hay from the field. These stay right on it, they never come off. And then whenever they're done, whenever it comes fall, you take it out and you can set it in fall, winter, and spring, and you pick it up, and now it's sitting for a month instead of 9 months.
Oh, that's awesome. Folks, you know, these days, to make money, you've got to figure out ways to be efficient. And efficiency means that it's a good use of your time and it saves you money. If you save money, that's more profit to your bottom line. This is something y'all really need to check out. Please give us a call today, 877-851-2365.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best with that. And you folks, be efficient like Tom here. Use your head like Tom. You need one of these red Rhino 365 feed and haul trailers. Yes, sir.
2.
Huh? You need 2 of them.
Yeah.
Give us a call today.